Hi there! Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm taking you to a small farm to show you the work of twining tomatoes. It may look simple, but this small task carries the weight of patience, effort, and hope. So let's begin. First things first, we prepare the twine. We usually transfer it onto a small stick. Why? Because it makes it easier to insert and maneuver while we're out in the field. Twining is the process of gently tying or wrapping the tomato plant to a support, like a string, to help it grow upright. It matters a lot. Without proper support, the plants sprawl across the ground, making them easy targets for pests, disease, and broken stems. Twining helps us protect the plants and grow better, healthier tomatoes. This is how we twine. As a farmer's daughter, and not an expert by any means, I've learned by watching, helping, and doing. It's not always perfect. We do this even when the sun is scorching. The heat can be overwhelming and the sweat doesn't stop. But we keep going because the work doesn't wait. This is where patience comes in, the kind you build when you grow up with the soil and the seasons. After a few hours, you start to feel it, the pain. Your back aches from bending. Your hands go numb from tying twine again and again. Your knees hurt from squatting for too long. This is the part of farming most people never see. Sometimes, after all that hard work, you hear the same news. The price of tomatoes is low again. You sigh and wonder, is it really worth it? But still, you keep twining because you hope that maybe next week the price will rise. And even if it doesn't, the plants still need care. And then a small joy. You spot the first ripe fruits, red and shining through the green. You gently pick them and drop them into a plastic bag. Not for selling, but to take home. For our viand, a little reward after a long day's work. After hours of twining, we're finally done. But this is what happens when you work with tomatoes. The leaves stain your gloves, your clothes, and even your skin. You go home tired, sticky, and stained, but also satisfied. Time to go home. That's twining tomatoes on a small farm. It's not glamorous and it's not easy, but it's real. Thanks for watching. See you next time.